Welcome to Stack and Hustle. All right, so this is Stack and Hustle. This is a tech-focused co-working space. My name is Ifeanyi, and I'm the owner of Stack and Hustle.
Special thank you to TapTapSend for sponsoring today's episode. TapTapSend is a money app for people living in the United States, Canada, Europe, United Kingdom, UAE, and Australia who want to send their money to Nigeria. The app is designed to make sending money super straightforward and very reliable. With TapTapSend, there's zero transfer fees, great exchange rates, and the money lands within minutes. It's really easy to send money to bank accounts without going through this super complicated process. So if you're new to TapTapSend, there is a first time transfer bonus. If you send $50 or more, you do get a $20 bonus on your first transfer. And all you have to do is use my code Brittany2026. You're also going to find the link to download this app directly in this YouTube description below. A special thanks to TapTapSend for sponsoring today's interview on my channel.
Right.
So I saw your Instagram and you were like doing the working out vibe and like real LA, real like thirst trappy.
Yes, I miss it.
It's like thirst trappy a little, your Instagram.
A little bit.
Okay.
A little bit.
Well, I showed some single girls that I know here and they were like, girl, can I go with you? I was like, girl, you cannot take off work to come watch this interview now. What made you leave Los Angeles when most people here are trying to go to Los Angeles?
That's a good question. Everyone thinks I'm crazy for moving here, but I believe Nigeria is an untapped market, honestly. There's a lot of opportunities here, and I believe that with my background, I'm in the right position to help make a change here.
Make a change?
Yes. I mean, I can't change the whole place, but I can definitely change the technology scene.
So give me just like an overall background. Are you a Nigerian born in America, a Nigerian who went to America and came back, Japa, what's the deal?
So I was born in Nigeria, but I left Nigeria as a baby. So I was raised in California.
Okay.
And
where in Nigeria?
I'm from all the Imo states.
So you are a Igbo?
I'm an Igbo, yes.
Okay.
Igbo Queen.
Igbo Queen. Okay. And your parents left and went to America?
Yes, my parents took my whole family to America for better opportunities.
Okay, so I have a question.
Yes.
For some people, it's easy for their parent, like they're like, oh, we just moved to America. Versus today, it's really hard. What is the difference? Like, is your family rich? Is it money? Is it political connections? What made it easy for your family to like, we're going to move to America versus other families?
No, to be honest with you, it wasn't easy for my family to move to America either. I think, honestly, I want to say it's luck.
Okay.
Yes, I want to say it's luck. I mean, back then, it may have been a little bit easier back then, but honestly, I would say it's luck.
Okay. So California ain't cheap. Your parents just went in strong.
Yeah, California is not cheap at all, but definitely there's a struggle story behind it.
We're here for the struggle story. Why California?
I mean, once you leave, whenever you leave Nigeria to another place, I mean, first of all, you need to make sure you know someone there. Don't just up and leave without a plan. So we already had family in LA. So we were living with family in LA for a bit until we got on our own feet.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's about it. But I mean, I did all my schooling, everything in Cali.
Nigerian, growing, American in LA. LA is like really aesthetic-y,
yes.
light-skinned-y.
Yes, it is.
Curly, hairy.
Mm-hmm.
How is that? How did that play a role in your identity and shaping what you find attractive in a woman?
To be honest with you, you just have to. I would say a lot of LA is fake. A lot of LA is fake. LA is all about how you package things, how you market things. That's why my Instagram looks like the way it is. Because
some people say that about Lagos.
That's true as well. It's all packaging at the end of the day, So, but unfortunately, that's the way business goes. You have to package yourself well in order to sell.
Did you date Black and Nigerian women in LA?
To be honest with you, I've always been attracted to Nigerian women because I like their ambitious nature. They're go-getters, I mean, I mean, my two sisters, you know, they're examples of like go-getters. And I think I like that about at least the ones that I've met. I can't speak for all Nigerian women, but at least the ones that I've met have been go-getters.
Okay.
Yes.
I love that. How did your parents shape your Nigerian identity, even though you were not in Nigeria?
No choice. I mean, when being brought to America, you know, I already had 3 older siblings at the time. You know, they were a lot older, 8 years old, 6 years old, 5 years old. And then look at me, like 1, 2 years old or so. So I had to kind of just follow their footsteps. Whatever my parents ingrained in them, I just had to kind of take over that. Yeah. So, my parents, they made sure that, you know, they fed us Nigerian food. They spoke Igbo to us. They, you know, they took us to Nigerian events. So that way we can identify with those people who are also Nigerian.
During this time, how did you identify, relate, or compare yourself with the Black American culture in LA?
Oh, very much so. I'm able to relate with both groups. You know, like I actually grew up in San Bernardino, which is mostly Blacks and Hispanics. So San Bernardino is like an hour from LA. But then later on, I moved to Long Beach, and I lived in Long Beach for like 10 years, which is also mostly Blacks and Hispanics. You know, so my whole life, I've been surrounded by, you know, the Black culture, whether it be Nigerian or whether it be African American. But I can relate to both in terms of music, in terms of clothing, in terms of food. Whatever it is, I can eat soul food or I can eat Nigerian food.
I need to bring you to speak to my husband, okay? What was the reaction from like your family, your close friend circle when you were like, y'all, I'm packing up in LA, like I'm going back to Abuja?
To be honest with you, most people thought I was crazy, you know? Most people thought I was crazy, but I would say most people they believe in me. So they know that if you're crazy enough to move there, you must have like a great plan, you know? So I think that's it. Most people that know me know that I'm an action man. So I won't just up and leave without a plan.
But what made you want to leave?
Honestly, to be honest with you, I got tired of the American culture. American culture. When I say American culture, I mean, I got tired of the 9 to 5. You know, you've lived in America, so you know we work a lot there.
Like
we work a lot. Like we spend more time at work than we do anywhere else. You know, and I feel like the system is not really set up for someone to like enjoy life. You know, I'm not saying that I'm going to enjoy life here in Nigeria like that, but what I will say is in America, all we do, we pay bills. I'm allowed to curse?
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen.
Okay.
Guys, no, you wake up and actually 20 years has passed and you don't have shit.
Yeah. So I'm not with that lifestyle where you have to work 65 years to to enjoy life. You know, by that time, what are you really enjoying? You know?
You're not.
So, I'm not about that life. I said, I'm still young. I was like, I'm still young and I want to enjoy my youth.
What was your bread and butter in LA?
Okay. So, as the Igbo man that I am, you know, you can never have one job.
I know that's
so. I had multiple side hustles. So, my main profession, I was the director of nutrition at a very big hospital in LA. So I worked there for about 10 years. But aside from that, I'm actually a web developer. So I'm a techie. I've been designing websites since I was 18 for different companies, small businesses. And then aside from that, I started an organization called Igbo Masquerades. You know, Igbo Masquerades, where I bring masquerades from Nigeria and use it to entertain our Nigerian culture there, our Nigerian population in the U.S.
Okay, so you're one of the people who are buying it cheap here and selling it for 7 times more. Amazing. No, that's what you're supposed to do.
But what it was, when I started that business, that was actually more so just to help give people exposure to the culture. Because,
I love that.
You know, a lot of people are doing their traditional weddings in the U.S. now.
No, I get it.
You know, so, but they were missing that cultural element to it. So I said, what can I do from a business mindset? What can I do to add value to their event? So
no, you're so right. Yeah. One of my closest sisters just got married to an Igbo man, and they got their Igbada, the like cap, the tiger, the sash, all that made here.
Okay.
And then it's flying home with somebody. But I was like, girl, you can't find this in the States?
Yeah.
And she was like, it's bad quality. It costs so much. It's this and that. So that's where you were kind of plugging things in.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, honestly, the work that's done here in Nigeria is amazing. You know, you go to a tailor here, you know, they know how to fit you perfectly. By the time you're done wearing everything just looks so clean.
Yeah, for sure. Let's keep going. So were you like, was it a transition or did you just show up? How did you transition?
No,
yourself?
it was definitely a transition. So, I have a design agency called, IF Media. So IF Media is, we design websites, we design apps, we do social media management. So we do pretty much anything that involves like your phone or your computer. We manage it. So anyways, I started this design company about 4 years ago, registered here in Nigeria, where I find local talent and I give them opportunities here.
Wow.
So what I did was, I was coming here to Nigeria 4 times a year. So like once a quarter, I would come to Nigeria to provide training, provide opportunities. And while I was coming here, I got my first apartment and I was furnishing it. The next 3 months, I would come back, furnish it some more, you know, and then over time, you know, I just felt like I was coming here so much that it made more sense for me to just stay here.
Okay. How much were you paying in rent in LA before you left?
Rents in LA, I was paying about $3,000 a month for a 2-bedroom apartment.
Wow. Hell no. So your first week back in Abuja, like permanently, what were some mental transitions?
It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. It's still not easy, but it's okay. Well, you know, Nigeria is one of those countries.
Is a safe space.
Okay.
There's no political answers on this channel.
Yeah. So, Nigeria is a place where anything can happen at any time. You know, anything can happen at any time. Like literally you can just wake up and your roof is leaking, you know? You go to your room, your AC is not working.
That you just got serviced.
Yes, that you just got serviced. You go,
and you're confused.
You go to your shower, there's no hot water, you know? So, but it's a blessing in disguise. The reason why I say that is because I feel like Nigeria actually keeps you on your toes.
Yeah.
You know, because now it forces you to, you know, stay proactive. You know, maybe you have to wake up earlier and do certain things. But I feel like that's why I believe that's why we are so strong, because everyone can agree, like Nigerian people, we are strong, you know, and, you know, I think all those challenges and difficulties that we go through is really what helps us become who we are.
Resilience.
Definitely.
Some people argue do we have to go through this?
To be honest with you, I believe that the perception of those living there, I believe that they believe that it's ultimate struggle and there's nothing but challenges. But I think people have yet to see all of Nigeria. I think people are only basing how they feel based off of where they're brought to. Because a lot of people, like most people that I know now, most times when they come to Nigeria, they might just go to like the village.
Yeah.
You know, they go to the village, but the village can be sweet, honestly, because I have a good time in the village too. You know, I'm a masquerade lover. So, but, I do believe that if people were to explore Nigeria more, that, they also might decide to move here.
Yeah. I think it's a time limitation.
Okay.
I think it's a logistics limitation.
Mm-hmm.
Most people are flying into Lagos, which is quicker,
Yes,
right? Versus Abuja, because even when I say, oh, come visit Abuja, it like adds a layover for a lot of people.
Okay.
It can become a little taxing. You know, with Air Peace and like all these local airlines, it can become a little unreliable. So some people are kind of like afraid.
Air Peace will sell your ticket.
Like
Air Peace will
while you're there.
Yes,
while you're in the
they will sell your ticket in front of you.
Like, yeah. So I think I can't blame people who have not been able to like explore Nigeria as a whole when they come.
Yes.
Because what people also don't understand is you're on a time limit. Mm-hmm. Americans, you can't just take off for a month.
Yes, true. True, unless you're the business owner, but even that's hard.
It's difficult, right?
Definitely.
So it makes it really tricky. Why did you choose Abuja over Lagos?
Oh, Lagos can be fun, but honestly, I can't deal with the traffic. You know, I'm an action person, so I'm all about getting things done, you know. sometimes, and honestly, for me to be happy, I need to get at least 5 to 6 things done a day. And honestly, the way that Lagos is set up, there's no way that you're going to get everything done in one day. You know, a place that's only like 2 miles away can take you up to an hour.
Yeah. You're better off just walking at that point, honestly.
But not only that, I will say that my lifestyle fits Abuja more. You know, I'm actually a homebody. I'm a homebody. I don't like to go out. I don't like to club. You know, like I'd rather bring my friends to my house than for me to go out.
Okay, so you like to host.
Yeah.
Do you have a child?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
Did you have him here in America?
No, I had him here.
Okay.
I had him here. I mean, I'm a single dad. First of all, let me make that clear. I'm a single dad. And I'm enjoying being a single dad. Yeah, I had him here. He'll be 1 in April.
What does a single dad mean to you? Because that means a lot of different things to people.
Okay, a single dad means that I'm not dating. You know, I'm not in a relationship. I'm not with his mother.
Okay.
You know.
You know, I used to get really upset with my baby daddy when he called himself a single dad.
Okay. When I say single dad, means I don't have.
You're a dad who's single.
Okay, I like that. I like that.
I'm like, when you say single dad, it seems like you're a dad alone.
Okay, no, that's I like the way.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that sounds good.
You're a daddy dating.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah. So you had him here.
Mm-hmm.
Did you go through the whole like citizenship arranging things pretty quickly?
We're working on that.
Okay.
Yeah, we're working on that. I mean, hopefully he gets to see LA soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
But my daughter, she's born here in Nigeria.
But even if he sees LA, I still want him to be raised here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have my daughter physically here.
Okay, nice.
She's never been to the United States, but you know, she got her passport, her social security number,
okay,
and everything. As long as you have your document, she can do that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so we can do that.
Okay, we'll have the sidebar. Yeah,
talk about that. Right. Was that a part of you choosing to come here?
Yeah, actually, that was a part of it. You know, that was a part of it. I was planning and preparing myself. But yeah, that was a part of it. That's the answer.
Okay.
Yeah.
We love that. A young king. So having been raised in the United States and you just had your son, he's won these formative years, you have no desire for him to be raised there.
I have raised in the
United States.
I have no desire for him to be raised in the United States. Although I was raised there, you know, my parents did a great job raising me, you know, but the way that things are now, children are crazy. Like, honestly, the system there is set up with so much freedom. I just feel like children shouldn't have they shouldn't have so much freedom. I feel like there needs to be like, you know, for me, I feel like there's too many gentle parents. There's too many gentle parents in the US, and me, I'm not having that.
Yeah.
You know?
I get it.
As soon as my son acts up, you know,
Do you feel like you wish your parents were one of those parents who like sent you back for secondary school or like?
Yeah, sometimes I do wish that, honestly. I feel that would help me to connect better, you know, but it's never too late. Even now, I'm actually learning a lot about Nigeria, learning a lot about the culture, you know.
Mm-hmm. What made you want to start a workspace here?
Okay, so this goes back to my mission of trying to create opportunities. So Stack and Hustle is a tech-focused co-working space. Although we're open to everyone, I try to do all my marketing geared towards people in tech. I'm trying to build a community here where people can come together here to work on app developments, software developments. You know, if you're designing a website, you can come here and get your work done. Because, I mean, this is Nigeria, so definitely a lot of people here are dealing with lights issues at home or network issues. So at Stack and Hustle, we have 24-hour lights and we have no network issues. And we're using Starlink right now. So Starlink has been super reliable.
So reliable. It's really good. What gap did you see that others missed? And like, what do you feel like kind of separates this space from other workspaces?
What I will say is I was a part of the process of designing this space. You know, I did have an interior person. I used Fortis Aries Interior, but that's the person that helped design and manage the space. But I would literally here day and nights while the workers were here, making sure that they did things to the way I wanted them. Because the thing is, a lot of people here have not really traveled out, so they've only seen things from one perspective.
Yeah.
So for me, it was important for me to be here because I was able to guide them and let them know, okay, you need to put a power socket here because of this reason. Because if I left it up to them, they would have put a socket in the middle of a walkway where people can trip.
My house is crazy.
Yeah.
The way that my house is set up is so crazy.
But what sets this place apart really is just honestly the community that I'm building here. Most co-working spaces, people just go there, work, and leave. But here, once you come here, you might actually leave with a friend or someone who you're going to work together with on a project.
Wow. What was your initial marketing plan? How did you get people here?
Okay. So, by the way, I did my master's in business.
Okay.
So I have my MBA. So, in terms of, marketing, you can never go wrong with email marketing. I do, because all the tech people they're already online. So I did a lot of email marketing. I did some social media campaigns. And then I hosted events here.
Wow.
So I hosted events here. I mean, I did some free events just for promotional purposes. And from there, I started doing some
So when
events.
you say free events, is it they don't have to pay the cover to come in?
They don't have to pay. I supply the drinks, I supply the food, I supply the vibes.
Okay.
But yeah, because at the end of the day, I come from a culture. That's one thing America is really good at. America is really good about teaching customer service, in my opinion.
Oh,
customer service.
Your expectations are so high.
Definitely. So, I came into Nigeria with that customer service mentality. What can I do to make this group of people happy? You know?
For sure. How did you go about choosing staff? Because you're saying customer service, your standard is really high.
Yes.
That is one thing that a lot of business owners struggle with here is a consistent, reliable, teachable staff. How has that been for you? Has it been easy to navigate?
Yes, it has been easy. Honestly, you have to be wise when you're making your selection. When you do an interview, you have to ask the person a series of questions, that align with your mission. So, I mean, the staff that I have now, they're amazing. And another thing that helps out is that I'm here every day. A lot of business owners are not present in their business. They own the business, but they're not present.
Yeah.
So I'm here to do quality assurance. And, if I can even see anything going wrong, I make sure that I fix it right away.
As far as returnees.
Okay.
And people in the diaspora who are coming, foreigners, I feel like a lot of people expect for you to pay your staff more than an average salary. How do you navigate that as far as coming from a first world place where there's paid vacation leave, medical benefits? It's been something that I too have struggled with, but how do you navigate that as an employer?
To be honest with you, when I first got here, that was actually one of the questions I had. I had to ask a few people. I'm like, how much do you get paid? How much do you get paid? And people were honest with me. And I would ask them, I said, for that amount that you're getting paid, what all do you need to do to earn that salary? So I did my market basket, and whatever amount people told me, I would just try to increase it just a bit, so that way, at least in their eyes, I'm more competitive.
Okay. Do you ever plan on franchising?
Definitely. The crazy part is because most of my following is actually in the US. So a lot of my friends and connections, when they see what I'm doing, they're like, wow, how can we start a Stack and Hustle #2? So I'm like, well, let's let the first year go by first, and then let's try to make improvements on the next one.
Name it Stack and Hustle.
Okay, so Stack and Hustle, it pretty much describes me as a person, and not only me, but the Nigerian tech community. So Stack is a tech term for the like a full stack developer. I'm sure you've heard of full stack developer, or what's your design stack, what's your development stack. So stack is a tech term. So I kind of did a play on words, like stack your paper up type of thing.
I was about to say that's what I was.
Yeah. So
okay, let me stack my paper.
Yeah. So it's a play on words. And then obviously hustle is hustle. Nigerians, we work hard. So in my eyes, I see that as people in technology who work hard.
Was this capital heavy? Because a lot of people at home, even Nigerians who want to come back, it's hard for them to like even get the capital.
Okay.
Because when you're hustling and you have so many bills.
Definitely. To be honest with you, this place, for me, it was heavy. I mean, everyone's pocket is different, but for me, it was heavy. I think I spent like 23 million.
That's heavy.
I spent like 23 million to bring this place to life, you know? But
what has been your cost of living reality? Because for me, I feel like people think life here is actually cheaper than it is.
Well, it depends on who you ask, because if you are someone who is earning abroad still, like let's say I'm still earning abroad, then yeah, the cost of living here is cheaper, you know. But if you're the average Nigerian who is still earning in Naira, the cost of living is crazy.
It's crazy.
It's definitely crazy. But to be honest, even as an American, I think it's crazy.
I do too. Because
you know?
Certain things, I'm like, the average salary is like 150. That's doing good, right? 150 to 200.
Naira?
Naira.
No, 150 to 200 Naira can't really do much. For me, I don't.
Well, I'm saying for the average person.
Oh, yes.
Salary.
I've seen less. I've seen way less.
Exactly. I went to go fill my gas tank up the other day. It was 60K.
Yes, that's about how much I spend as well.
So it's
the
average salary.
Exactly. So and it's crazy because you're spending more on your gas tank than some people are making in a month.
That's been the issue.
That's crazy.
What other African countries have you traveled to?
I have not traveled to any other African country. I'm strictly Nigeria, but I do want to travel to some other African countries.
Have you traveled like out of America?
Yes, I have traveled out of America. I've traveled to Italy. Well, I've traveled to Italy, Spain, London, Hawaii.
So you've been in the street.
Yeah, I've been around.
Yeah, you've been around. How often did your parents have you coming to Nigeria?
My parents made it like their mission to take us to the village every single December.
Damn.
The village.
That's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money, but you know, they did it with purpose. You know, they did it for a reason, because they want us to make sure that we understand where we come from, you know, because as they get older, you know, when it's their time to go, they want us to also know how to connect with where we came from.
Yeah.
You know,
what would be some ways that your life has changed for the positive since relocating?
Some ways that my life has changed for the positive. Honestly, I will say that I get to relax more. It's crazy. It sounds crazy, but honestly, when you're working in the US, you already have like a set schedule. Yeah. You know, if your shift starts at 9, you got to be there at 9, you know. If you miss a few shifts, then that's going to be your last shift. Yeah. You know, but here I just feel like maybe because I'm the business owner, you know, I have that flexibility of kind of waking up whenever I want to. But even then, like sometimes my staff may not come on time, but I don't scold them. You know, I'm a little bit more flexible with them. I feel like you don't have that luxury as much in the US.
This is very true. As far as home maintenance and just lifestyle, do you have a maid? Do you have, what is
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I have a maid. I have a nanny. I have a house help, you know, so, you know, like it was already tough enough living in the US. You know, I didn't come to Nigeria to struggle. So,
I know that.
And also, I mean, people are looking for opportunities. So like, it's a win-win for both of us.
Yeah. What is your identity?
Okay.
Kind of.
My identity?
How do you feel about Nigerian American, African American, Black American? Where are you?
I'm Nigerian, 100%.
But are you?
I am. I'm Nigerian, 100%. Like when I say, growing up, this is the identity that my parents ingrained in us. Even if you call yourself Nigerian American, they will slap you.
Really?
Yes. Now you have to make sure that, you know, they want to make sure that we are in touch with our roots.
But when people hear you talk.
Okay. Well, you know, it's all about, you know, who you're speaking to, because if I'm speaking to, because for me, I already know you're American. So I think in my mind,
I think we sound similar.
Yes, exactly. We sound similar, but then they just say, I'm speaking to your husband now, you know, what tribe is your husband from?
He's Ishikiri Delta.
Okay. Ishikiri Delta. I mean, I don't speak broken, you know, but if I'm having a conversation with someone in Igbo, then I'll speak Igbo to them.
You're a code switcher.
Yeah.
You know the time and the place.
Yes, definitely. So I think that's it.
How do you move like community wise here?
Community wise, I don't move. I don't move. I mean, I'm still new here.
Okay.
I'm still.
So you don't have any friends?
I don't want any friends.
I'm going to change that for you. Let's chat offline.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. You got to get out.
Okay.
Having lived in America and Nigeria, what differences have you noticed in the dating culture?
To be honest, the dating culture in both areas are neither one of them are promising, but I would say that is more promising in the US.
Why?
Is more promising in the US. I don't want to offend any of my Nigerian women, but a lot of Nigerian women have the expectation to be taken care of. And it's not that it's not.
I don't think it's offensive.
And as a man, it's not that I don't mind taking care of them, but at least attempt to contribute.
Yeah.
Attempt to contribute. Over the last 2 years, I've been developing an app called FindNaija. FindNaija.
Okay.
Yeah. So FindNaija. Just think of Yelp.
Okay.
Think of Yelp. So
reviews,
definitely reviews,
photos,
check-ins, directories broken down by category. So it's a very intuitive app that anyone can use it, whether you're local or you're someone who's visiting for the holidays. Mm-hmm. I'm excited for it, because it's going to give me the opportunity to also, touch base with other business owners like myself, learn about what they do and help them, gain more exposure as well.
Are you starting like in Abuja and then branching out, or is it something that's just going to hard launch across the country?
No, we're definitely starting in Abuja first. I have a team. Since my team is already here, we're going to start in Abuja, and as the team grows, we'll expand to Lagos and all the other major areas. How
can people here support you with that?
So people can follow the page at FindNaija. It's spelled exactly the way it sounds, FindNaija. So follow the page, follow the journey. The app should be launching, within the next 2 months or so. It's going to be a big app.
What are some so if I'm just watching this and I'm like, dang, this dude has a lot of great ideas. Can you kind of give us a little cheat? Like, what are some ways people can invest well here? Just based off of the research you've even done.
Well, like I mentioned, there's so many opportunities here. Investing in tech is the way to go. Honestly, investing in tech is the way to go because the limit is the sky's the limit, honestly. And I feel like there's so many sectors within Nigeria that's kind of controlled, but I feel like a lot of people don't understand tech enough to really control it.
That's true. Like agriculture and all these
exactly
kind of unlock.
Yes, exactly. But when it comes to tech, some people
it's too advanced.
It's too advanced.
It's even regulated.
Yeah, exactly.
Right
exactly.
Yeah.
So tech is the way to go, honestly. But I mean, since I've been here, it's been a blessing connecting with all the tech community here. I've only been here like 8 months or so.
Okay.
I've only been here like 8 months, and the community has already grown so much.
Yeah. There's pages like Find Abuja, Hot Peridot. What stops you from paying $600K or something for a big influencer to come here and, oh my God,
I think those pages they're doing well, and I think I like what they're doing, honestly. But sometimes you want to see how you're doing organically first before you seek help.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a very competitive person, and I'm one of those people that at least let me try to do it myself first, and if it doesn't work out that way, then, on to plan B.
Okay. How has the business regulation side of this all been as far as, okay, I'm paying my taxes, I'm doing this. Was that easy for you to navigate?
No, not really, honestly, but a lot of people here have been giving me some cheat codes to let me know what to do, what not to do, stay low key.
Yeah.
They're if you stay low key, then that's best for you. So anyways, I think, because honestly, some of the new laws that they're implementing, honestly, I'm not really sure how they're going to affect me
as a business person.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy for you because you had a Nigerian passport, an NIN, a BVN. So it's just very natural versus a lot of people who were born abroad and have to go through getting that.
Yes, true.
As well.
Yes.
For me, it's kind of difficult. I've been fighting for my life for an NIN.
Wow.
Yeah. Give me your hand. I'm going to guess your zodiac sign.
Okay.
Libra. I'm going to take 5 guesses. Taurus.
No.
Oh my God. One more. Capricorn.
No.
Oh my God. I'm dusty, you guys. It's been a while.
It's okay. I'm a Virgo.
Oh my God.
I'm a Virgo.
I knew it. I'm a Cancer. Virgos are very like loving. That explains your home body.
Okay.
Very intuitive.
Uh-huh.
Very not clammy, I want to say, but you like food and like relaxation, like almost, I don't want to say like not a housewife vibe because you're a man, but that type of vibe.
Okay.
Do you get it?
Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah, I really like that. What is your favorite African American or American meal period?
Meal period? My favorite meal period, definitely lunch.
Meal.
Oh, meal? Okay, I thought you said meal period.
And I thought you meant like meal period.
Okay, no. Okay, my favorite meal, to be honest, I love food. That's actually why I was working out. I was working out so I can eat.
What is your favorite non-American food? I'm sorry. What is your favorite non-Nigerian food?
Non-Nigerian food, I love so much. I love lasagna. I love burgers. I miss In-N-Out.
Okay, you have to go to Yankees.
Yankees, okay.
Have you had the Yankees here?
Nah, is it East Coast? Oh, is it here?
It's here.
Oh, no, I've been to, I've been to another burger place.
You're going to get Yankees tonight.
Yankees, okay.
You're going to call me.
Okay, all right.
No, you're going to call me crying.
All right.
It is so good.
Okay.
It's crazy. Okay, so you like burgers, lasagna. You like the cheese vibes.
Every once in a while, but I am still into like health and fitness. So definitely I'm all about like the healthy salads, acai bowls,
What is your favorite Black American meal?
My favorite Black American meal, it's a lot. I like collard greens. I love fried chicken if it's made right.
Okay.
I love mashed potatoes.
Okay.
Okay. I love sweet potato pie.
Oh, you should have been here for my Thanksgiving, I bet.
Okay.
What is your like, I want a trap pit meal. Every guy has that meal that whether it be Nigerian or anything, like just your
honestly, to be honest, is anything pasta.
Okay.
Anything pasta will do the trick.
I'm afraid of that chicken Alfredo.
Yeah. That'll do the trick.
What is your favorite Igbo meal?
I like so much. I like abacha. I like nkwobi. I like almost most of the soups I like. Okay. Egusi soup is my favorite soup, but I like okra soup. Most people don't like okra because they don't like things that draw. But I like
Do you cook?
I do cook. I'm not that good when it comes to Nigerian food. Okay. I think my go-to is always jollof rice if I'm cooking myself, but I mostly cook like American foods.
Do women swarm to you here?
Sometimes, once again, I don't go out, so it's hard for them to find me. First of all, but
catch you
I'm gonna do better this year.
Okay,
I'm gonna do better this year. I'm gonna start going out a little bit more.
I want that for you.
Okay,
really
all right.
And then
but sometimes they do swarm, but you don't know the reason.
Yeah,
you don't know the reason, but yeah, sometimes they do swarm. I won't lie.
It's the accent. You're like, oh, that's intriguing.
Just say in there,
What does that mean?
And that one is like a greeting.
A greeting?
Yeah, and that one is like a greeting. Jisini is like, keep working hard.
Okay. Say something to a lady who's watching this and might want to hit you up.
Okay.
You're going to get DMs. You are. I guarantee you.
Okay. So a lady watching this, okay. Enrique got na Facebook na Instagram number na Enrique form.
Hit me up on Facebook, not Instagram.
Hit me up on Facebook or Instagram. You can call me.
Facebook or Instagram, or you can call me. Yeah. I feel like this is not going to be the last time we see you on this channel.
I don't think so.
And yeah, we're just going to keep vibing, you guys. Thank you for watching. Make sure you put your questions below. Make sure you follow his Instagram. And yeah, we're here in Abuja live, you guys. It's a beautiful city. And if you are returning watching this, hit me up so that we can showcase your business and your transition as well.